Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here for the final match of the Commonwealth Games. We are running a little bit behind due to how long that last match went. The Fijiana women's side, they were not giving up till the final whistle. And in the end, Australia, they were able to take out the gold. Fiji, they have the silver. And New Zealand in the women's, they have the bronze. We already know that the men's have got the bronze for New Zealand. This match is going to be massive. It's a tough one to be able to work out who will be able to win at the Blitzboks. They're in some very good form, only conceding 3 tries throughout the whole of this competition. But Fiji, their defense has been very solid as well, only conceding the 9 tries, which is the second lowest out of any side. And then South Africa, they've scored 29 tries for themselves throughout their games, and they have only played 5, which makes it even more impressive for themselves as well. And then Fiji, second highest try scorer. So this is going to be an out-and-out slugfest between these two sides, and I cannot wait to see who does manage to get themselves the win. But the starting lineup for Fiji, Joshua Vakunarabili is in there. Sevu Mothinothangi, he is actually the leading try scorer for Fiji, currently sitting on the 6th. Tavita Dalgunu, Waisea Nafunu, he did very well in that last match when he was there up against New Zealand, was able to just help the Fijians in extra time make their way into the final. Filippo Satoranga, Kimanali Rasaku, also Mangwala is in that starting lineup as well. Then for South Africa, they were able to beat Australia in the semi-final, 24 points to 12, and the starting lineup that they have gone with for this match will be as follows. James Murphy, Zane Davids, Angelo Davids, he is the leading try scorer of the competition, and it's absolutely massive what he's been able to do for the South Africans, already having 2 hat-tricks and also scoring 10 tries, which is way more than anyone else has got for the competition. JC Pretorius, he's been very solid throughout this series. Selvin Davids in that starting lineup, who normally is the one kicking it, so that they can end up getting Angelo Davids in behind. Sean Williams, and then Muller Duplessis. And then also, so you're not showing the game, we have to watch you. Pretty much, due to licensing, we aren't able to show any match footage or audio, or else YouTube take us straight down. So we do just provide the commentary, but the highlights will hopefully be on YouTube straight after. It's good to hear you, mate. What's your take on who will be crowned gold winners in the men's finals, says Peter Williams. So my guess before the match in my preview, I did say it's either going to be Fiji by 5 or South Africa by 10. And it's kind of that whole thing in my head says South Africa, due to all of the stats that we have seen recently, tells us that South Africa, they've had more tries scored, they've had less tries conceded, and they are yet to give a point away in the second half of any of their games already. Whereas Fiji, they have that unorthodoxness, they have that flying Fijian flair that can create offloads from anywhere on the field. It's going to be tricky, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. I hope this match does deliver, and it is going to be an absolutely cracking one. South Africa, they're averaging 36 points per game. Fiji, they're averaging 32. So there is so many little things in this match that could end up deciding it. And I think it's going to be the case of, will South Africa be able to shut down Mothinothangi, and will Fiji be able to shut down Angelo Davids? Everyone else on those sides have got 3 or less tries, whereas those 2 men, 6 for Mothinothangi, and in the 10th, or 10 for Angelo Davids, I should say, as well. Thank you for broadcasting, says Ferdinand. No worries at all, mate. And hope you are very excited for this game. Anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It is hugely appreciated, you guys all being here. And it is going to be an absolutely massive game. Like I mentioned, we've got the Fijian national anthem. There will be a lot of emotion on the face of the Fijian players. There are always tears during the Fijian national anthem. Notovalo, he will be coming off the bench. And also, they have got the big return of Jerry Tawai for this game. I'm not sure how much time he will get, but they will still give him maybe half a crack at the end. Speaking of players who we didn't think we'd see any more of, Nadlovo is still there for South Africa, even after getting carted off on a stretcher on day 1. He has been able to find his way back for this matchup. Do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who will be the first try scorer of the match. For me, I want to say it's either going to be Mothinothangi or Angelo Davids, of course, because they've scored the most tries in the competition. But I'm actually going to say, if it's for Fiji, it's going to be Mangwala. If it's for South Africa, I'm actually going to say it will be Zane Davids. We haven't seen too much of him throughout the rest of the competition. Like, he's done what he needs to, but we haven't actually seen him score too many tries. So I think now best time to do it is in a final. Maybe he does get a crack. Box by 15, says Jake Raptor there, and Powell will want a gold medal before he joins the Sharks. And come on, Fiji, bring home the gold. And how can we watch live? If you have got a VPN, you can watch it on the BBC in the UK as your best option. And what time will this kick off? Probably about 3 minutes' time, I believe. We just have the South African national anthem that we will be hearing, and then we will be straight into this contest. South Africa by far, says Mark Kidd, and David's first try, says Jake Raptor. JC Pretorius has a prediction as well. The Fijians haven't really arrived yet. Their numbers will come, says Not Your Everyday Cultist. Yeah, the difference between these two sides, I believe Fiji have scored 160 points, and then also South Africa have scored 171 points, I believe it is. So they're actually pretty close. They went head-to-head for their stats in their first game. Both of them didn't concede a point, but South Africa 3 times throughout their 5 have not had a single point scored against them in a matchup. Whereas the kicking stat, only 48% of the kicks have gone over for the Blitzboks throughout their campaign so far, whereas whereas Fiji sitting 64%. So what does that mean in terms of how the stats will go and how many of those extra points could make the difference? Thanks to the Kiwi lads for his wonderful works at commentaries. Keep it up, because it is what it is. Says it is what it is. And come on, you know you are a Springbok, says Alta. There on Tosa Fiti Toso and the chat as well. Currently, there are some tears for the South African players as well. This is a huge occasion for both of these sides. And at the end of the day, you only really get this opportunity once every 4 years. Yes, we're going to have a Rugby World Cup for the Sevens relatively soon, but the South Africans, they want to take out the gold. They've had such a successful year, and they want to prove that they are still top of the top when it comes to themselves and the Sevens world. No Sawyer's Wapi in this match, I should mention, which is a big one. And you sharp on the stats today, Amy says Hanoi, and this guy's amazing. Yo, got to appreciate him and what he has done for us that can't see the game mates as well, says Zorro. And also first try, Ronald Brown. And then go Fiji go, says Alessio. And there as well. But now the national anthems are done. This match just about to get underway. Fiji standing on the halfway line. The emotion at the ground. It is a packed house. And there was not a single person not on their feet when these two sides made their way out. I love this game. Go Fiji. Says Tassi there. Can the Springboks, the Blitzboks, I always say Springboks because, of course, we're getting in the Rugby Championship mood very soon. But can the Blitzboks do it? Or will it be Fiji who win their first ever gold medal at the Commonwealth Games? They've been defeated 3 times in the final by New Zealand, every time missing out. But now this could be their chance. Prove the stats wrong, Fiji, says Robbie T. But the thing is, I read out all those stats. Fiji are still the favourites to go on to win this game, even though every stat that I said was pretty much in favour of South Africa. So I guess that's a very interesting one. See which way it does end up going. But they're both playing for the gold medal, which is just around the corner for one of these two exciting sides. The crowd are full. Fiji will be kicking off this game. And it will be Waisia Nathunu, fitting that he touches the ball first after he touched it last in their match up against New Zealand. Game is played on the field, says Mark Kidd. And then also we've got the South Africa loves being the underdogs, says a Russell in there as well. But now the game is just about underway. Nathunu kicks us off, and the gold medal final of the Commonwealth Games is underway. It's a bit loose from both sides, and Fiji have cleaned it up. Mongwala tries to go for the offload. It is massively forward, and it will now be a scrum in favour of South Africa on their 22. We need a good start, says Not Your Everyday Cultist, and Fiji is big guys, says Lawrence, and Tosa Fiti Toso. And there as well. But anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out the Kiwi Lad Sport. It is the pinned comment, and we have got plenty more sports commentary coming up on the channel soon. And also the Blitzboks rock, says Sanjay, 1K viewers, says Not Your Everyday Culture. And 24 to Fiji, 21 to South Africa. Sean Williams feeding the ball in now for the Blitzboks. Now, discipline will be key. We see Fiji getting more turnovers in the breakdown than any other side, but this time at scrum feed, it is actually going to be the penalty to the Blitzboks. Right, Selvin Davids, he will be kicking this one for touch. There is no rush in this game. Good kick downfield from Davids. Is Spickman there? He is not. And they also do not have Sevebe Sawyer's Wapi, their skipper. He is unfortunately injured after taking a head knock, so he will not be there for this contest. Go Fiji, go, says Makarita, and also keep the ball. It's key, says Jake Raptor. Ball about to be thrown in South Africa looking to retain. It's good work in there from Fiji. They steal the line out. And now it is Mothino Thangi, the leading try scorer for the Fijians. Vakuna Rabili gives it across. Nice work here from Fiji. Rasaku going to be tackled by Miller Duplessis, who's been looking very impressive. And they've held him up and they've put him down. Good work from JC Pretorius. Mangwala once again goes back there inside of their own 22 here for Fiji. Big contact from JC Pretorius. I don't even know how he found that offload from the Fiji, and he was on his back. I think he just dislocated his arm, bending it around. Great work from JC Pretorius. Wait, did he? Oh, yes, he does win it. He let go of the ball initially. So the referee wasn't going to give him the penalty at the very first get-go, but now Fiji trying to counteract. It's another penalty to South Africa. Not back to 10. That's going to be a cynical yellow card if he got it wrong. Sean Williams close to the line. Couple metres out, St. Davids gives it off to the right-hand side. Selvin Davids goes with the cross kick straight to Mala Duplessis, and he scores the try. And that will be the first try of the match for South Africa. Mala Duplessis runs it in. And he has done extremely well. 2.5 minutes in, JC. And oh, yes, says it was not Yeri Day Cultus, and also Chilmanels. And yes, says Alton. Also try Blitzboks try. And easy work says strike. And there as well, but brilliantly done by Mala Duplessis. But Selvin Davids needs a lot of credit for that cross kick. He has been precise as a laser beam throughout all of these games of the Sevens. Mala Duplessis does manage to get it down. Nice commentating says, Paul, thank you very much, mate. And City Boys, Tosavetti. And an amazing, beautiful South Africans and Fijiana women. So nice and polite. Says it is what it is. And also we have Go Rugby Nation South Africa, an awesome box. And also I said Miller will score first, says Neil. And Bot says Ferdinand. Now 3.5 minutes left of this first half. Selvin Davids about to kick this one off. Get us back underway. It's gone high. It's a good strike of the ball from Selvin Davids. Close to the touchline, and his foot was in touch, I believe. Yes, it was. And now South Africa have got the line out. That was picture perfect once again from Davids. Selvin Davids is a genius. He certainly is. And also we have got the Lekabra. And what a play. Sound great, mate. Says it was from Zorro and also Blitz Baby. South Africa there, 2014, 2002, and 2010 bronze medalists. And 2014, I should mention, was when they got themselves the gold medal. But now James Murphy, cross from Williams, Selvin Davids, inside ball to Mala Duplessis. Now 3-on-1 down the short side. Williams goes off to JC Pretorius, who gets fended backwards. Now James Murphy plays half. Gives it off once again. South Africa, they're looking crisp in the way they're using their back line. Selvin Davids gets the draw and pass out to Angelo Davids, the leading try scorer of the competition with 10, but Fakuna Rabili is almost ripping his whole shirt off trying to get him into touch. Selvin Davids back to Murphy. Good low tackle on him by Rasaku, driving hard through the tackle. Selvin Davids, now the wide cutout pass. It's going to be in the hands of Sean Williams. JC Pretorius, Fiji say it's forward. The referee says otherwise. And it will be South Africa once again getting themselves a try. And this time, JC Pretorius is the man who's run it in. And, mate, as I said before, you should be a commentator on TV. You're excellent. Says Jonathan, appreciate that a lot, mate. It was a great run down the wing from South Africa initially. And once again, Selvin Davids, that man has been on fire with his accuracy every time. It's picture perfect. And then nice pass on the outside into the hands of JC Pretorius, who managed to get that one as well. And also we have got there, you read my text live, you legend subscribe, says not the soy boy. And there, you're more exciting than the normal English commentators we listen to week after week, says Irville there. And we are certainly going to have plenty more coming up. We're doing the Sevens World Cup. We also do the Rugby World Cup that is coming up, Rugby Championship, you name it. We are covering it on the channel. So if you are new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But Selvin Davids with 1 minute 20 left in this first half. Fiji need to find an answer for this pressure from the Blitzboks. It's gone low with the trajectory there, and it's going to be taken nicely by Tavita Dalgunu. Straight in there, JC Pretorius. Clean turnover. That man has been stunning throughout this competition as well. Now Selvin Davids trying to go through. Goes for the grubber. It might be sitting up. My cat's getting excited. You want to go off, mate? Where are you going? He's going off. He's gone right. He's happy with the 2 tries now. He's happy with some beef that he can find out in the bowl. But it does end up going into touch. And Angelo Davids, that is the first time that the ball hasn't set up perfectly for him throughout this season. And also love from South Africa, says Ben. And there, shout out to you, mate. Saturanga about to feed this ball in for Fiji. They've gone to the front and only just taken. Now it's going to be knocked backwards. They do say Vakura Billy finds the offload to Vida Dalgunu. That was a risky run because JC Pretorius jackals and gets it back. Steals it. Sean Williams will take it down the wing. JC Pretorius is just too good in the breakdown. And also 8 minutes left, and let's go Fiji. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Says Ferdinand. Now we can do this, Bok. Bring the gold home. And your kid is a Bok. And there says Ferdinand. But JC Pretorius, another turnover. That is about his third of this match. He just keeps going. Can't watch on BBC because I don't want a TV license, says John Smith. And also a JC Yo like a ding. And also we have got game over, says Jack. And then how many minutes left in this half? That kick has just missed the way to the side. And I believe that is now going to be halftime. If I'm not wrong, yes, it is halftime, 17-0 for the South Africans. And thanks for the commentary. Says Charles, no worries at all. Anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a post-match review of this match as well. And then later on tonight, we have got a video trying to predict the Springboks lineup for the Rugby Championship game. Is not overseas, not your everyday culture. That's exactly right. We have seen sides come down or come back from 21-0 down to win it. We do have to just wait and see how it goes. But if South Africa score next, I would say that it will be game over for the Fijians. Fiji, no game plan, going alone and isolated every time, says Hanoi. And also we have got there Bokker's bus. And there says Andre. And also Bokker's on fire, says Neil. And to be fair, Selvin Davids, JC Pretorius, those two by themselves have been absolutely incredible over the last little while and keep the slate clean in the second half. That is true. They are yet to concede any points in the second half of this whole competition. And please, which game is this? This is the gold medal final between South Africa and Fiji. Whoever wins this wins the gold. Whoever loses it gets the silver. We already know that New Zealand have the bronze. And now we are going to be waiting, see who does get the better of the second half. Great commentary, except a bit about the Cats, says Richard. Yeah, he was running away big time. I think he was disappointed. Maybe he's a Fijian supporter, and he did decide that he doesn't want to watch it. Unbelievable stats. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy to know that Fiji, they've done pretty well throughout this competition. They have scored 26 tries. They are yet to score one in this one. And also, alongside that, South Africa, they have only conceded 3 tries throughout their 6 matches they have played in for this competition. So they certainly deserve to be in the final. And a lot would argue they deserve, with this performance they're having in that first half, that maybe they deserve that gold. And Bob's going for the gold, and we don't give away points in the second half, says Irville. And thanks for an unbonus commentating show. Says a round off there, no worries at all. And we are going to be doing the Sevens, like I mentioned, for the Los Angeles Sevens. That is going to be coming up. Jabu, hopefully I said that correctly, is in the chat as well. But Selvin Davids about to kick off this game once again for the second half. Springboks looking to retain this one. The Blitzboks will be looking to hang on to this ball. And Selvin Davids, if his kickoff is anything like the rest of his kicking, it'll be all right. And it will probably end up finding the hands of a teammate. He's gone up for it. I think there was a little knock on from Makato on the ground. It's going to become a penalty to Fiji anyway. And now taking it quickly, Nathunu trying to play the second half at a frantic pace, inside ball over to the hands of Mkwala. It's a beautiful offload, but it's going to be the knock on from Fiji. Just another mistake happening there for them. And also Wilson Chat is swearing bad on this channel, says Alton there. See, that's the thing. I don't really know Afrikaans, so unfortunately I have no idea what half of it is saying, sadly. I was letting South Africa too fast, says Zorro there. He does put his hand up there. The number 5, Jerry Matana, does apologise for that one. And also been here all way. This game lit, says it was Barry Green. Yeah, it's certainly being played at a frantic pace. And now Sean Williams feeds the ball in. Fiji working hard in the scrum. It hasn't quite worked out for them now. Sean Williams using his pace off to Angelo Davids. Does have to try and break his way through. And like they're saying, he's trying to equal the all-time try scorers of a Commonwealth Games. Not quite there yet. Needs a couple more. Now Selvin Davids. Wide cut out pass. I would say that slightly drifted forward, but they're going to say it's all right. And it is going to be the try for South Africa. Muller du Plessis will get a second of the tournament. Selvin Davids, I mean, he has been very precise, so we'll have to say We'll take his word for it that went backwards, but it did end up going wide. And South Africa once again score themselves another try. And Fiji needs some Fiji water at this point, says Zoro. And also Amish Afrikaans, and I haven't seen a swear word yet, so don't worry, says not everyday cultures, and that is it. And then, yeah, I said if Fiji scored one more, they would definitely be a danger. And also, as usual, your commentary is fantastic. Thanks, mate, says Joss. No worries at all, and do appreciate you being here. That kick's just missed away to the side. Now, 5 minutes in this match left. Fiji, can they score? Can they break the chain of no tries being scored in a second half? It looks like Jerry Tawai might not be too far off getting to make his way back out there. And also we have got the, I have anointed you as an honorary South African, says Miles. I have been invited to a fruit. Oh, that's another knock on. But Fiji get the penalty. Very lucky for them. But yeah, I've been invited to a few braais in the past, so maybe we'll have to head to Fiji and there'll just be food everywhere for me by the sounds of it. Rasaku once again charges forward. Ball bounces out the side. Fiji up the halfway line. Another off the Rasaku. Has to clean it up. Selvin Davids on his back. It's a good bit of scrambling there from South Africa. Another tackle there that time. Tanakai Wata taken down. South Africa in the breakdown. Makata's a hard man to shift. He is built of muscle and he was not shifting there. And that's the goal. Well done to the boys. And also we've got their stats proven true, says Robbie T. And there's Blitzboks, baby. And then also come Bry in there. And Neil Powell, the head coach of South Africa, he will be very happy with how this one has been going. Other than the fact that there was a fly that almost just flew into his eyeball. Would have ruined his day a bit, I would think. Time at the moment, 3 minutes 45 left of this half. Is flash score correct? Just making sure they can be delayed at some time. So they are actually, they are behind by 2 points. And it's now 24-0 for the South Africans. And we need another try. Says not everyday culture. It's going to fling in. It's gone over the top. A little bit of a mistake there. That is actually the first mistake from Selvin Davids, you'd have to say, in this whole match. Nice step from Fiji. But the pace, it seems like they are getting outpaced by South Africa. Bakuna Billy. One more across. The hands of Saltoranga. Finds the offload now. Nathunu going to be backing himself. Tries to step. He breaks the tackle. And it will be the try for Fiji. That is the first of many. So that is the first try that South Africa have had conceded against them in the second half of a game. And just shows who the best defending team is in Sevens Rugby, says Herman. And Superstuff Box will walk it. Hello from, it was Mandira. And whereas Fiji, says Joanne, they have just managed to get back into it a little bit, but they do need to make sure that they continue to get in themselves any chance of getting towards the gold. And Blitzboks plays with heart and game over night, everyone. Says Richard Dan, come on. And how much time left? Still another 3 minutes they do have in this match. 2 minutes 50, in fact. The time is now back on, and Fiji need to retain their own kickoff. Thank you, Kiwi lad, says Vinny. If they somehow got 3 converted tries from here, it hasn't gone 10. So that ruins the chance. That one almost does go 10, does it? No, not quite. It does roll into touch about 9 minutes. How much time, bruv? Says Ryan at the moment. There is a total of 2 minutes 30 left for this one. And first time Braun beats Blitz in this game, says Richard. And there's, I think Kiwi lad says, Vinny, no worries at all, mate. But anyone who is new to the channel, like I mentioned, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Fiji are 3-time silver medalists. Every time it was New Zealand who knocked them out of that final. And today, it's going to be the Blitzboks. Pretorius crossed to Selvin Davids. That man deserves a try. He has been playing absolutely brilliantly, and he's just stepped about 4 of the Fijian players. The wide cutout pass, he's just been absolutely brutalised in the tackle, and it looks like a tip tackle almost coming up from Fiji. You can see the aggression and how frustrated Fiji are with their performance in this contest. JC Pretorius wrestled down 22 metres out. The Blitzboks might not be too far away from getting themselves another try here. The ball, Uman, it's gone out through the hands of Makata. Fiji want to take this one quickly by the looks of it. Gold is coming to South Africa. Go Bok. And then hit the like button. And there, as I says, Daryl, anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we have got plenty more sevens coming. Just because the Commonwealth Games Sevens is over, we have still got plenty just around the corner, whether it is going to be the Los Angeles Sevens that we are covering on the channel. Also, the Rugby Sevens World Cup will also be here on the channel as well. We're covering the Rugby Championship with the Springboks, the URC, the Super Rugby, everything that we can, we are going to be covering. And also, we have got the Kiwi Lad Sport channel, which is in that pinned comment, which also has more of this just on a different channel with different sports. Salmon Davids has been outstanding, says Safui. Exactly right. Like, that's the thing. The amount of tries that he has helped Angelo Davids get is probably one of those ones that people don't really appreciate. Like, at the end of the day, it's his picture-perfect kicks. I believe he did 2 grubbers and a cross kick in one game that did help him out. And Fiji need to score 7 more points if your prediction is spot on. There's Peter there. Yeah, I do need one more. Of course, in my preview, I did say that South Africa will win it by 10 or Fiji by 5. So we will have to wait and see whether or not it is going to be one there for... Oh, okay. Selvin David's finger is out. So that is unfortunate. I'll tell my cousin in Auckland about your channel. Says Ryan Rex. I do appreciate it a lot, mate. And yeah, anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Selvin Davids is 1 try away from equaling Sinatla's 11 tries in Glasgow 2014. He's got 40 seconds to be able to equal it. Who's got the medals, though? And there says it was Cammy. So in this one, it will be, if it stays the way that it is, which it certainly will, South Africa with the gold, silver goes to Fiji, and bronze goes to New Zealand. Then in the women's, the gold went to Australia, the bronze went to New Zealand, and then the silver went to Fiji there as well. So actually quite, I guess you could say quite interesting. New Zealand got both bronzes, and Fiji will have both silvers. And then it will be South Africa and Australia at the top. Now running hard. Novu, what a fin that is. Straight in the face of the Fijian. And that is another try. And that will certainly seal the deal for the Blitzboks. There's going to be 29 points to 7 now with a kick to come. It will be opening now. It is on. Come here, you, says Reza. And also, we're going to well done, South Africa, says Johannes. And best defense in the competition, exactly right. Only conceding 4 tries across 6 matches, which is absolutely insane. And women's Blitzboks, not so good, as our men said, Barry Green. And congratulations, Blitzboks. Says Marcel there. Yeah, they have been looking brilliant. That kick has gone over as well. And that is the end of the game. The Blitzboks take out the gold. The Wolf Human is shaking his head big time. He is loving it. The emotion is hitting the South African players. Ronald Brown is in tears. And South Africa, after a long-awaited journey to the Commonwealth Games, they will be taking out the gold. Great job, you Afrikaans. Good. Says Johan West. And also gold, baby, says not the soy boy. And also gold coming home. And another try, it's over, says Franklin. So the end score of this contest, it is 31 points to 7. Razor Glass says not a soy boy. I don't have a glass. I got glasses, but they're not actually mine. They were for when I was Harry Potter, but I can't really see out them. So it makes it very tricky. Thank you, Hamish. Much appreciated. Till then, cheers. Says Robbie there as well. But yeah, we have got plenty more content coming up in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are new, like I mentioned, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. You can see the emotion still pouring on the face of the South Africans. The Fort Hart Sawyers Wapi would have loved to be able to play in these games, but sadly did miss out. And also, Blitzboks says James Taylor, and fantastic, says Arnold, and thank you for broadcasting, says Ferdinand, no worries at all. And I like the Springboks. And also, thank you for your commentary, and thanks, Kiwi Lad, awesome commentary. And Hamish, my guy, enjoy your sleep. I'm off to work. See you on the weekend. And congratulations, guys, says Cavo. And also, he should. I've done it to the Rugby Guru, says Barry Green. And also, we're going to have a good sleep, mate, says Lawrence. Although, first, of course, we will have our post-match review of the match that we will be doing on the channel. Wonderful, Hamish. Sleep solid and great, guys, says Corey. And well done for the Blitzboks. Now for the Sevens World Cup in Cape Town. And thank you, Blitzboks. And thanks so much, Hamish. And now you must get your deserved rest. Yeah, I'm probably going to sleep for a good 24 hours. Over the last 72 hours of Sevens, I have probably slept for about 10 to 15 hours. But it has been well and truly worth it. Hope you guys have been enjoying it the whole way through. Your show is on fire, says Not a Soy Boy. And also, thanks for the broadcasting. Much appreciated. Oh, I have an idea. If there's ever a time for this, oops, to break my guitar, that was not the plan. It is right now, ladies and gentlemen. I have been practicing something that I know is pretty much the perfect time to bring it out. Now, I will mention, unfortunately, my strings are very out of tune, but let's see whether or not I can bang it first try for all of my South African followers out there. Whew, nervous. Whoops, wait, no, we'll start again. Whoops. There you go, eh? Other than the little mess-ups at the start, wasn't terrible. Unless there's some music, says Celafina, and of course, that is the exact song. Not played as badly as that, but they will get to hear that song when they are presented their gold medal. All right, well done, Harry, says this fucking thanks, man. Well done, says Jacob, well played. Says Gladwin there. But yeah, the thing is, you wouldn't believe me how long I was practicing that, I think 2 weeks ago. And there wasn't a better time to really do it other than there, I guess. And go on, Hamish, and also great play, mate. Says Reza, and also thanks, bro. Says Darcy, and also a few says, War One and post match party. An honorary South African you are, says Johan West in there as well. But South Africa doing brilliantly throughout this series, only conceding 4 tries, scoring over 200 points in the process. And also, should mention about some of the key players for them. Selvin David's got to be up there. And also, we have got the subscribed because you have a great show, mate, says Randolph. Do appreciate that very much, mate. And yeah, like I mentioned, we have got plenty more coming up in the near future. And you should play our anthem at the Cape Town Sevens. Maybe I can learn the rest of it. I don't actually know the rest of it other than just that first bit yet, but maybe that would be a cool idea to be able to play it through for the Cape Town Sevens. And also, awesome big smile on my face says, not the soy boy. You make Jimmy Hendricks look like an amateur. And shout out to the Otties, please, says Reza, and well played. You're on Blitzboks and Average Your Legend. And give this man the key to South Africa. I mean, I would accept it if anyone from South Africa who has a key to South Africa, of course, does want to give it to me. I feel like I don't know what I'd do with the key. I'd probably prefer an invitation to a braai because I've been told that they are pretty nice and I would love to be able to go on. And also, I guess at this stage, be sure to tune in for the channel a little bit later on when we are going to be doing a video trying to predict the Springbok side when they go into their match up against the All Blacks. Also, alongside that, we have got a video coming out very soon that I am about to film for the post-match review of this Sevens final. But thank you all very much for tuning in. Once again, if you are new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to check out the Kiwi Lad Sport channel. It is in the pinned comment as that second link. And yeah, nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you for joining me throughout the whole of the Sevens competition. I am probably going to sleep for about 24 hours in a few hours' time, but we will see you all